You're not imagining it. That strange mix of closeness and distance. The way she notices the smallest detail about you, but suddenly gets quiet when you mention another woman. The way she always seems to accidentally be where you are, yet avoids deeper emotional moments like they're a fire. This isn't random behavior. It's the emotional push and pull of a woman who may be in love with you, but terrified to show it. And here's the truth. If you don't recognize these signs, you'll either overinvest in the wrong signals, or walk away too early. In this video, I'll break down 6 key behaviors women display when they're secretly falling for you, but holding back. More importantly, I'll show you how to respond like a grounded man who leads with clarity instead of confusion. Before we dive in, let me ask you, do you think women send mixed signals on purpose? Or is it fear of vulnerability? Drop your take in the comments because your perspective might reveal how you interpret attraction and why some men misread the game. Now, let's get into the first sign. Sign 1. Nervous energy. Her body speaks before her mouth does. She twirls her hair. She laughs awkwardly at a joke that wasn't even funny. She fumbles her words. Her hand grabs her necklace like it's a seatbelt for her emotions. That's nervous energy. One of the first cracks in the mask when she feels something she's not ready to admit. Why does this happen? Psychology 101. When a woman is emotionally affected by you, her nervous system responds first: adrenaline, dopamine, cortisol. Her heartbeat quickens, and her behavior becomes less polished. But here's the trap. Nervousness doesn't always mean attraction. She could be shy, introverted, or just anxious by nature. That's why you need to compare. Does she fidget like this with other people? Or is it only around you? If it spikes when she's with you, especially in quiet one-on-one settings, that's when your radar should go up. Your job isn't to decode her nervousness. It's to hold your frame. Stay calm, steady. Make it easy for her nervous system to relax. If it's attraction, she'll soften over time. If it's not, you've just avoided a landmine. Sign 2. Close attention, distant eyes. She remembers the band you used to listen to. She recalls how you take your coffee. She notices your sleeve rolled up a certain way. And yet, when things start getting personal, she shuts down like a fortress. That's selective attention, or what I call intimacy surveillance. She's observing you deeply, not to move closer, but to protect herself. She wants the closeness without the risk of exposure. Here's where most men go wrong. They confuse attention with affection. But remembering details isn't the same as being ready for emotional intimacy. So how do you respond? Simple. Don't chase her openness. Test her consistency. If she remembers something small, acknowledge it, but don't over-reward it. Then bring up deeper topics. If she stays engaged, good. If she pulls away, take note. That's your data. Because a woman who truly wants and won't just remember your stories, she'll start sharing her own. Sign 3. Silent jealousy. Jealousy isn't always loud. Sometimes it shows up in polite smiles, in casual little questions like, "So, is your coworker single?" Her tone shifts slightly when another woman's name comes up. She stiffens, then laughs it off. That's silent jealousy. But listen carefully. Jealousy doesn't always equal love. It can come from fear, insecurity, or just ego. The test is in the fallout. If her jealousy lingers, if she brings it up again, if she shows subtle changes in behavior, there's likely something deeper there. Your role as a man? Don't play games. Don't weaponize her jealousy for validation. Just observe, stay calm, and let her actions reveal the truth. Because a woman who's genuinely falling for you won't just compete for your attention. Over time, she'll protect her connection with you. Sign 4. Accidental presence. You keep bumping into her. She's at the coffee shop you mentioned. She reacts to your stories with perfect timing. She's coincidentally always around. This is what I call emotional hovering. She's close enough to feel your presence, but not stepping in fully. It's not pursuit, it's positioning. Here's the danger. Men often confuse access with intention. Just because she's present doesn't mean she's available. The key? Test depth, not frequency. If she's always around but avoids vulnerability, that's your red flag. A woman who truly wants to be in your life will move through the door, not linger outside the window. Sign 5. Emotional push-pull. One night she opens up completely. She tells you about her childhood, her scars, her fears. Feels real. The next day she's distant, cold, almost irritated. That's the emotional push-pull. And it's addictive. Why does it happen? Vulnerability triggers fear. When she opens up, it feels too real, too close, so she pulls back to regain control. Most men panic here. They chase. They text more. They pressure. But that only confirms her fear. The right move: mirror her energy. Stay calm. If she pulls away, you hold your ground. Don't punish. Don't overpursue. Let her return on her own. Because if it's real, she'll come back with more consistency. If it becomes a pattern of constant withdrawal, she's not ready, and you're just stuck in an emotional loop. Sign 6. Silent support. No flirting. No declarations. But when you're sick, she checks in. When you've got a big day, she remembers. When you're off, she notices. That's silent support. Love shown in actions, not words. But here's the truth. Support doesn't always mean she's ready for a relationship. Sometimes it's just conditioning. Some women were raised to give care without ever receiving it. So you test it. Next time she supports you, respond with something genuine. See if she receives it or deflects it. If she leans into emotional reciprocity, you've got something real. If not, she may only be capable of giving, not building. So you've seen the signs. The nervous hands. The selective memory. The subtle jealousy. The perfectly timed appearances. The push-pull. The quiet acts of care. Now you're probably wondering, does she love me? That's the wrong question. The real question is she ready to choose you clearly, not cautiously? Because a woman can feel something powerful and still keep you in limbo. And as a man, your job isn't to decode her fears. It's to protect your clarity. Don't cling to potential. Don't overvalue signals without substance. Don't project commitment onto someone who's not ready to claim you. Love isn't about half steps. It's about mutual movement. Clear. Consistent. Courageous. If you've been stuck in that emotional limbo before, I want to hear your story in the comments. And if you're ready to stop guessing games and start leading with clarity and confidence, subscribe now. This isn't just about women. It's about becoming the man who no longer needs to question where he stands.